Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where last time we built the most efficient train station possible, which is allowing us to make all the money in the world, roughly $150,000 to $200,000. And with that kind of money, we can fund extra horrifying projects to make our city even more miserable, with worse airports, more unnecessary fees, or even more terrible vanity projects, just to stroke our ego and make everyone miserable. So the sky's the limit here. Except there is one particular idea I've had in the back of my head for a while that still involves more trains. And that's what we're gonna work on today. And if you're excited for that, remember to leave a like. So what's the plan with all the trains, Kibs? Well, that's simply it. More trains. Trains are great. They're loud. They export goods to make us money. And best of all, you can pretty much sneak them in anywhere. So we can have plenty of trains throughout the city and it won't use up too much land. So let's get going with things. First up, more cargo train terminals everywhere. Every industrial park in our city should really have a cargo train terminal. So we have one industrial park here that is not really used anymore, but I'm sure with a new train station, businesses will flock here. So let's just have one here, have it go up, have it go over, and then directly this way. Right on through all the residential, because who cares about them, right? Couple train noises, shouldn't bother them all too much. And we'll cut through the offices, right over to this other industrial district, and we'll figure out where to go from there. Just want to tidy this up a tiny bit here. Better. Yeah, see, plenty of space for people to still live. They're gonna be fine. Now, over in this industrial district, things are a little weird. We already know the trains cause a lot of traffic, so it's probably best to have a whole new train station, or else this line is gonna get crowded. So let's just build this train station over this way. That'll be good. And change the roads up so the traffic isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just a couple one-ways here and there. And then before we do anything else, am I building these right? Wait a second. Can't have the traffic cross over itself like it happened over here. It's the only thing with train stations. You gotta make sure you build them like this. The traffic comes in this way, goes into that port, and then leaves through that port. Okay, so are we good then? I think not. So this is the import zone, meaning this road has to be turned around. Okay, good, I caught that now. It looks like this train station's good though, so just do that, and no problem. And back to the train stations themselves, we just gotta make sure that they are connected up to a main line efficiently. So what we don't wanna see is tracks crossing like that. We wanna have all the train tracks on the right side. So that means the inbound track will have to come this way and scoot underneath here. Behave. There we go. And then we can connect up to there. And after a little bit of cleaning up, it looks wonderful and should be efficient. Now we just bring this main train track over to the main line and we're good to go. But you know what this city still needs? More trains. Like in our little LA highway district here. How could it not have a train track going through here, right? Like, doesn't make any sense. We gotta go chew. So let's make way for a train track just for you. Just put that right in here in the middle of the residential area. Everybody loves trains, right? Except for maybe people traveling down this highway, but we can just move the highway. No problem at all, except for the people that were living in those towers. And kind of the same deal. We just continue this train track alongside this highway and out of the city. That should work out. Though we might have a problem at the end of the line here, because we're just gonna have to connect the train track like so. And that makes like a really complicated like train junction here. So there might be a little bit of traffic, but hey, maybe there won't be. What? That train was weird. But yeah, maybe there won't be a lot of train traffic and everything will be happy. But then I almost forgot the Edge project here. They want to go true, right? So let's get a train station built for them. In fact, the perfect spot would be right at the entrance of the city here. So let's do that. Have everybody move out of their apartments next. Then just be sure to adjust the fences so we don't have undesirable people coming in here. Even with the fences, we should probably have a little bit of security here just in case. There we go. Splendid. And then this track actually can just continue on going this way, outside of the wall. And it can scoot over to another train exit that is just over this way. That'll give the trains a couple more options for when they want to leave the city. Oh, but hey, maybe the trains from here don't want to use this super special secret exit. Maybe they want to go this way. Well, you know what? I can oblige. Thank you also, citizens, for obliging with us. It's good. And we'll just make a very simple three-way junction and hope it doesn't get overloaded. Sure. But even with that, you know what the city still needs? That's right, more trains! Because this whole time, we've been working with cargo train terminals. We haven't even given any thought to the people. Because you know I care about the people, right? Of course I don't. No, these are just really loud buildings and it'll make everyone miserable. And that's kind of my MO. So let's add in another train right here. Oh, you're happy for now, but just give it a minute. Because first, the train tracks are gonna force you out of your homes. Sorry, not sorry. Then we're gonna cross this street here, as everybody that remains is now gonna have a nice, giant, annoying train behind them. We'll just have this train scoot out of the city here. Or what if we had a quick stop at the airport? Then people can catch a flight. That's nice and convenient. Wait, we can put the train into the dumpsters here? Oh, that's even better. There we go, so nice to the people. In fact, that is just such a good idea. We gotta have train stations in dumpsters across the city. It is the way now. That's like perfect. And that train station's just on this side of Little LA, and we have the cargo train on the other. So that means we're gonna have two trains scooting through both sides of the city. So there's no escape from the noise. But then we do have to sneak the track over this way. Get rid of the buildings, of course. And that should be enough space for planes to still land, right? Like between this track and the highway? Sure. We're not beholden to safety standards. People will be fine. Maybe not the people are forcibly evicting again, but you know, that's just the city life. Deal with it. All right. And last thing, that was just adding in the actual stops for the trains. That's a cargo train, so that's not gonna work. That's a cargo train. There we go. Create a line there. Scoots over this way, then scoots over that way, and goes all the way back. Oh, but that's just gonna be an inner city train line. We still do want to go out of the city so we can get tourists. So I guess we'll just need more trains. For the inner city people, we're gonna drop them off way over here. This is kind of like a mini tourism area for the citizens or whatever. So that means the people that visit the city will only see the nice parts and they won't see everything else. Ooh, but then I changed my mind. We can make this so much more terrible for everybody with one simple trick. You see, if there are no other inner city train lines, and this is the only option, well then the trains from out of city will have to take this rail line, which means we can run it wherever we want, and we know that it'll always be busy with trains. You see where I'm going with this? That means everybody's gonna be able to suffer, because we can bring this train track everywhere. And no citizen will ever have peace and quiet again. It's the perfect plan, as long as we can weave through all these highways. So the train track, oh, it goes everywhere. It goes over this way, through the entire city, underneath the highway, but then it scoots back out, destroying this entire neighborhood and then going over to this other island, scooting around it, so both sides have a nice loud train track, goes all the way over to this island, then to the airport, over and above the taxiway, because why not, right? Super safe. Finally, we go over this way and through the oil processing area. So everybody gets a nice whiff of garbage and smog as they enter the city. Then from there, we scoot over here and we scoot all the way back this way, passing by the destination. So all the people entering the city are like, oh, that's where we can get off the train. But no, still in for such a massive adventure. It's the worst thing I could have done, honestly, but it gets worse. Anyway, the train track goes over this way through this entire city, kind of. Passes on by the edge. So over this way, goes that way, this way, and then over to the Tornado of Torment, where it goes through a couple loops. Gets all that nice car smog and everybody's sick, which is very, very nice. Finally though, it leaves there and then goes into the roller coaster. Because you gotta have a little bit of fun when you're entering the city, of course. So we have this. Will it actually work? Probably not. Will we actually keep it? Almost certainly not. But my goodness, we gotta let it ride. Anyway, that just connects up to Outer City, so now if we press play, gonna get to see if everything's working or not. I think we'll first check on the inner city trains. I wanna know if the garbage dump stations actually work. Where are those inner city trains? We have this one. Dude, there's so many train tracks now. That's not it. This one, right? No. Where are they all going? Help. I know, wait, that isn't one. Wait a second. There, I found it. Okay, found it. In this dumpster. So that goes over this way. Yeah, awesome. The trains do stop in the dumpsters. Beautiful, beautiful city. I wonder if people are even using these. Probably not, eh? Yeah, a full 0? Gotcha. There are people going in and out. Walking over all the trash. And yeah, it actually is getting people to use it. Nice, nice, nice. I suppose it is one of the only forms of public transit in the entire city, so, you know. What else are people gonna do, right? Just happy it's there. Is this one being used? Oh yeah, people are using all of them. Great. And somehow, people are deciding to move back in beside these train tracks. Really? My goodness, they are surely desperate. Okay. Oh my gosh, actually though, look at all these people. It's a swarm. Very popular, 85 people. Sheesh. People be desperate to enter the trash piles here. Oh, and here we go, we got our first inner city train coming through. Enjoy the adventure, friend. Motion sickness warning, of course. And off we go to round 2. The loop. Praise be the loop. The tornado of torment. It just goes round and around and around until finally it leaves and goes to the rest of the city. Cool. I think at this point I can definitely say we have enough trains. And that's gonna be all for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day. And bye-bye.